So you're thinking of moving to Summerlin and want to look at houses in the 700s? In this video, we're going to take a tour of about 4 houses here in the Summerlin area that are in the 700s. Let's get after it right now. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Las Vegas, moving to Las Vegas, and the general Las Vegas real estate market, go ahead and hit subscribe, tap that bell for notifications, and you'll be the first in the know for everything that's happening here in the Las Vegas area. Hi, I'm Anthony, and I'm a former attorney turned real estate professional who's been in the Las Vegas area since 1981, so I know a thing or two about this city. Look, my team and I get texts, calls, and emails from people just like you every day looking to make their move to Las Vegas, and we absolutely love it. Look, if you're looking to move in the next 9 to 90 days, go ahead and shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email, heck, book a Zoom call down below. All my info's in the description, and we'll make your move as smooth as possible. So, as I said, today we are going to look at some homes in the Summerlin master plan community here in Las Vegas that are in the 700s. 700s is a nice solid price point here in Summerlin. It buys you a decent amount of house. We're going to go all the way from the southern point of Summerlin all the way up to the northern point. So we're going to see the entire area of Summerlin, and there's a lot of houses in that 700s range, and we'll take a look at a couple of those. So we are also, if you stick around to the end, I'll show you a home that's in a age restricted, a 55 plus community here in the 700s. But right now I am at TPC Summerlin. So there are 2 TPC golf courses here in Summerlin, and these are the only 2 TPC courses in all of Nevada. So if you're looking for golf, Summerlin's got it for you. In fact, we got some of the best courses all around the Las Vegas Valley. But Summerlin has so much more to offer than golf. It's got, like I said, everything in Summerlin is a master plan. So everything kind of fits, everything kind of looks and melds with one another. You don't know if you're going between commercial, residential, all of that just works really well. And in this 700 price range, you're gonna find super solid houses that are, you know, around 300, anywhere from about $280 to $350 a square foot is what you're looking at in that area. So you're going to find some relatively decent sized homes in the Summerlin area at that price point. But enough jabbering on about it. Let's get in the car. Let's go to that first house, take a look, and then we'll go continue our tour around here in the 700s in Summerlin. Okay, so we're at our first house here, and this is in the Mesa village of Summerlin. Fantastic village. What's really cool about it is kind of high. It's on a little bit of a sloping hill, so you're up a little bit. And I don't know if you can see at the end of the street, but you have fantastic views with that elevated space there. So this is one of the fantastic areas here. It's called the Mesas. This house that we're gonna go take a look at now is offered at $715,000. It's 2,527 square feet, 4 bed, 3 bath. It comes out to about $283 a square foot. It was built in 2011. It's a beautiful home here. You know, they've done a lot of work to it. And one of the things that is striking about this home, and this is, you know, I showed you down the end of the street, but this house in particular has a view that angles towards the strip. So you get a really nice view from certain parts of this home of the strip right from the house. It's fantastic. You can't beat it. And it's, you know, priced pretty well at $283 a square foot. It may need a little bit of updating. Price is reflective of that. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly move-in ready. But if you want to bring it up to the most contemporary standards, you would need to do some work on it. But you can't beat living in the Mesas in Summerlin at $283 a square foot for a 4 bed, 3 bath, more than 2,500 square feet. It is a really nice nice home. We'll go take a drive around the neighborhood now, show you what the rest of the Mesa looks like and the homes here, and see if that'll float your boat. All right, let's get in the car and take a whirl around. Then we'll go on to house number 2. All right, we're here at our next house in the 700s tour of Summerlin, and we are now in the north section of Summerlin. So we're pretty much as far north as you can get and still be in Summerlin. This is the Trails Village. Now it's a little bit more mature, more original version of Summerlin. This house that we're gonna go see was actually built in 1996. But what you're gonna see, especially when we do our drive through this neighborhood, is that even though this home was built in 1996 and most of the homes were built around that same time, they are still in fantastic shape. And that's one of the big giant benefits of moving to Summerlin and the master plan community, especially with Summerlin in particular. All the houses are upkept super well, and this is just indicative of this type of neighborhood that can be from 1996. So we're talking 25, 26-year-old neighborhood, but it's still gorgeous and it still retains its value and it still appreciates just as much as the rest of the community and the new builds. So you will find this another fantastic opportunity. Now it looks like they are doing some work on this home still. However, like I said, this home is offered at $725,000. It is 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,515 square feet. Now it's the original owners who still live here. It does have a pool, a really nice pool. It does, however, because it is the original owners, needs a little bit of upgrading. And like I said, they are, as you can see, doing some work on the house even now while it's on the market to bring it more up to date and more current. But it is beautiful. Look at this landscape. And I mean, even little things like, take a look. They have these little retaining walls, but they also act as benches. I mean, they just did a beautiful job here. The little river rock. Just a fantastic opportunity. But what I want to do now is I want to jump back in the car and I want to drive you around this neighborhood, because like I said, even for a 25, 26-year-old community, it is still a gorgeous community, and you'll find that all the houses are absolutely beautiful on the outside for sure, and most of them on the inside. It's just a fantastic neighborhood. So let me quit yapping on here and let's go get in the car and drive around and show you this neighborhood. Here we go. All right, so here we're at house number 3. And what's super interesting about this is, you know, we just took a tour around the neighborhood and we're actually in the same exact neighborhood. We're 1 block over in the Trails here in Summerlin. This one was built in 1998. We're in that same development that we were just at. But what's different about this house is they've done a lot of those upgrades that we talked about the last house needing. So this house is offered at $749,000. It's 2,437 square feet, so just a little bit smaller than the last one, but it is 4-bed, 3-bath. It comes out to $307 a square foot. Now that's about $30 more per square foot than what the other house was offering. What this house doesn't have is a pool. So you have to make some adjustments there. But what it does have is all the upgrades that the other house doesn't have. So now you get a comparison of what those two houses look like next to each other, not too far away from each other, about the same price point, a little bit, you know, we're in the same ballpark there. But this one is $30 more per square foot. But like I said, it doesn't need any work. You can walk right in and move right in. It's a fantastic opportunity, and one that I think will go quickly. It has things Like, they did all of this stacked stone work. They did the paving here up to the front. So you have all of that stamped pavers. It looks fantastic. So it does have all those upgrades and is more modern than the last house. So it is a fantastic opportunity and a real chance for you to take a look at what you can get in the same neighborhood, in the same price point, and what you're giving up on one versus another. I thought it was a pretty unique opportunity to take a look at something like that. I hope you do too, and we'll move on to our next house, which is a pretty cool little house, and we'll go take a look at that after this. Okay, so we're coming up to our final house here on our Summerlin in the Sevens series. Now this house, I'm really pushing it here. This one is $799, $999. So we are right at the limit of our 700s. However, it is a fantastic home. Now this home is in Sun City, Summerlin. So this is a 55 plus community, which means 80% of the residents, there needs to be one occupant that's 55 plus. You can own it at any age, but one of the occupants needs to be 55 plus for the most part. Now, one of the great things about the Del Webb Sun City communities is that they have amenities galore. They have a fantastic clubhouse. There's a gym, a pool, there's activities there. There's just a lot of life going on in these communities. There is also a golf course right here in the community. There's also a fire station right in the community. There's restaurants right outside the community, a grocery store less than a block away from here. So it has all the things that you could be looking for. And if you are looking for a 55 plus community, you can do no better than Sun City, Summerlin. It is one of the best Sun Cities in all of Las Vegas. Now, this house in particular was built in 1990. However, they have upgraded and updated it like crazy. It is beautiful on the inside. It's 3-bed, 2-bath, and it's actually 2,486 square feet. So for a single story, and that's the other thing, in most of these Sun Cities, you're going to find most of the houses are single story, and they do that because it is a 55 plus community. There's more opportunity for mobility challenged individuals to not have to go up and down stairs and do those types of things. So that comes out to about $322 a square foot. For a house remodeled this nice within Sun City, Summerlin, that $302 a square foot is actually a really not a bad price. It is a big home too, and it's just a really nice neighborhood. One other thing that you'll notice in the Sun Cities is you're going to find there's prevalence in most of Las Vegas, but especially in the Sun Cities, you're going to find more of these desert landscapings. For a couple of reasons. One, water conservation. Two, there's a lot less maintenance involved in keeping up with the landscaping when you have a desert landscaping like this. So again, everything is geared towards a 55 plus because it is a 55 plus community, but a fantastic opportunity and one that I've seen this well done and this finished. It's good stuff. All right. So that's it for our tour in the 700s. We took you, from the south tip of Summerlin all the way up here to the north. This is Sun City. Summerlin is the most northern part of Summerlin. So you've seen all of Summerlin. You've seen different places in the 700s, all the way from, less than 7 1/4 all the way up to $1 less than 800. So I pushed the boundaries on this one. So I hope you're okay with that. Anyways, if I don't see you in the neighborhood, I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching. Bye.